Hold on. KUSH and CONVO, man. You already know what's up. Shit had the shit rolled up for the shit even loaded up. We're gonna go ahead and get straight into this, man. Special guest for me today. We don't bring anybody in here that we don't want to hear from, that we don't want to give flowers from. We try to catch their wave before they start riding, so they know that we ain't just jumping on trying to get something from them. We try to give to them before they got something. Fellas, without any further ado, man, introduce yourself to the people.
What's going on, world? It's your boy Rico 3D, straight from the 912, by way of Tacoma, Washington. Just got out here in Texas, ready and willing to do whatever it's gonna take to make this pop how it's supposed to pop. Cause we finna do something real major out here. If y'all didn't know, yeah, tap in with us.
Go ahead.
It's your boy Big CHOZE from Atlanta, Georgia. I guess you can say Douglasville on the outskirts for all those watching and clocking. But shit, I'm out here doing my thing now. Killeen, Texas, about to take over.
Alright, let's go right into this. CHOZE, what do you consider your style of music?
I like good vibes. I like authentic good vibes for all those people that have done their dirt in life, done their whatever, but you know, ultimately like people who are genuinely good people, cause even the greatest of people have done they shit, but it's okay. But but I like to still motivate people to try to be better and everything, catch better vibes. Even if I'm not following some of the things I'm saying, like personally, I still want to kick out that's the message I'm trying to put out, that we gotta better ourselves as people, cause we all can learn. Pastors still be sinning, you feel what I'm saying? We just
I watched the video. Pastor told his congregation, y'all ain't shit.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't give me no Rolex.
Yeah,
I said, damn.
I remember that. That same pastor he was flexing on his congregation because he had more material items than they did. I seen that. That's a sin in itself. You feel me? But
I got a relationship with God, bro, but I don't really go into nobody's church.
Yeah.
Because I've seen so much bogus stuff happen inside of the church that it's hard for me to go up in there. And then when you start seeing stuff like that, they wearing more designer clothes than you and want the watches and all that, I ain't got time for that.
I knew I wasn't rocking with the church when my pastor, first time I knew I wasn't rocking whenever he told our congregation that Buddha couldn't save them. Like Buddha is, Buddha's is what you become, you know what I'm saying, when you reach ultimate enlightenment. So I already knew he wasn't fully as educated as he perceived himself to be on the topic of religion and spirituality. And the second time I was really done was whenever this man who pulled up in a new Lincoln Navigator, you know what I'm saying, new Lincoln Navigator, got a Cadillac at the crib, you feel me, wife wearing designer, he wearing designer. This man sat up on that stage and reminded the older lady, because the older lady said she was going to give extra. Clearly she didn't have it to give, because when she wrote her check,
but he reminded her
that she said she was going to give extra.
Wow.
I was like, wow. Because in my opinion, tithes and offerings, all that stuff they talk about church, we got to think back to a time where they started these concepts and what was they giving to the church. You know what I'm saying? These people wasn't giving money to the church. They was giving resources and time and energy. You feel me? If you spend this much time this week working for a job, then give 10% of that time on a Sunday or whatever to go and clean the church, sweep, picking up trash. That's just as good as you put money in the plate on a Sunday. But we live in a capitalist society now, so religion and everything, spirituality is all construed.
So since we talking about religion, we're gonna come back to the music, but now I want to drop this question on y'all. Have y'all seen what the Pope said?
When? Is it recent?
Yeah, it's recent.
Nope,
It ain't no telling.
That the Catholic Church is now going to be more open and receiving to same-sex couples.
Really?
They won't let you get married. They still look down on that and talk down upon that. But they'll let you come and worship in their facilities and stuff and try to have a relationship with God and pay the tithes and give them your money.
Of course. Yeah. And see, and this ain't not targeting any community specifically, but you got to see how they shift their personal morals and values, because it ain't saying nothing about gay people wrong. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But you see how a church that denounces that type of activity is gonna sit here and be like, well, if y'all finna be paying members, then I guess we can turn a blind eye and let y'all, you know what I'm saying, do what y'all want.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it's for the sake. That's why I say all this religion and spirituality stuff nowadays is becoming real financial and capitalist.
I was just gonna ask, cause you think the money is what made them decide that was okay
Hell
in
yeah.
the capacity? That you think that's the only reason?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, money make people do it all the time.
That's the only reason.
Wow.
That book,
Wow.
the book that they read, the book that they get their doctrine from, denounces homosexuality. So there's no reason. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why it belongs in the church, and that's just because the book denounces it. It's not, again, it's not going against the community of people, but it's going against the fact that that religious group or that specific person is going to shift his morals, his values, and his belief, his ethics for the sake of a dollar bill. You feel what I'm saying? That's where it crosses the line. That, you know what I'm saying? It's not the group of people, but it's the fact that y'all allowing it just for the sake of money. Like, that's selling your soul. The Pope sold his soul at this point.
Coming back to the music.
Okay. Yeah.
How long you been doing music?
So I've been like making music, recording in the studio, like making videos and stuff since 2019.
Yeah, I noticed I didn't say rapping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, making music.
The whole time I've been talking to y'all since y'all showed up here, I never said rapping the whole time, right?
Right.
You're right.
So when people start talking to y'all and they ask y'all a question, you don't rap, you make music.
Right.
Very true.
Precisely.
Because when people hear you just rap, that closes doors for you to be able to do songs with other people.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely finna do some songs with like Taylor Swift or something. It gotta be like
Oh,
some crazy.
oh, you
yeah,
trying?
I gotta do some like commercial.
Billie
like,
Eilish. That's why I really want to make music with Billie Eilish.
I gotta do some crazy stuff all the time. Like really go commercial for real.
What was the first, y'all say y'all met in 2015?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was the first song y'all did together?
I remember the first song was in the computer lab. It was in the computer lab. I really can't remember what we talked about.
Yeah, it was.
But I would say the first song we got together that was actually like released and put on Spotify, still on there.
It's Bad Brothers.
It's Bad Brothers.
Yeah, fast.
That was I was in the shit. We both was in the military at the time. We just had like experiences, like we done just did things trying to make it through life and try to navigate because it's a major experience. So we was both in the military, and I remember I sent you.
And we thank y'all for y'all service.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you know
you.
what I mean?
No problem.
I know most people probably don't tell y'all.
Yeah, nah, he was well, you was in Virginia.
I was in Virginia.
Yeah, and I was in Tacoma, and we were like, bro, okay, you doing music for real? Let's go ahead and lock in and do something. So we had found a little beat, laid something down, sent it to me. This was when I was trying to record myself. I'm not the best engineer at all, but I wanted to dibble and dabble as any self-proficient artist should want to, right? So
That's all I was about to ask you.
Yeah.
So we was having a conversation earlier when the camera wasn't on, and you told me who your cousin was.
Oh yeah. Big shout out Shelly Flame. You did from the 912. Mm-hmm.
Right. So my question for you is, being around her and just music in general, what made you wait and decide like, okay, now it's my time for me to go ahead and do my shit?
I mean,
Because I'm pretty sure she probably was always like, come on, fuck with me, fuck with me.
man, look, let me tell you about it. Cause we got a lot of cousins that make music. Like it's in our family for real. You know what I'm saying? Like the apple don't be falling far from the tree. So yeah, it's a lot of cousins that. So I've been around it for a minute. But honestly, the timing was just right. Like I said, I got to like Tacoma like 2018, and I started in 2019. My partner was rapping, and I already love music. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to freestyle my cousins in the yard. It was horrible. I used to try to freestyle with bro. Horrible. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I love music. I always had appreciation for it. So, like I said, my partner was rapping, and went to the studio, and it kind of came together from there. You know what I'm saying? It just worked out perfect timing. Been going ham ever since.
Yeah, I was happy to see that shit. I was like, good. I was like, I know we did the song back in college in the computer lab.
That was not.
And it was just like we was fucking around. We was
Yeah.
messing around, just doing whatever. But like to see it come back and like you actually was like, he was like, okay, I'm making music for real.
Ready for me to do this now?
Shoot, it's been what since 2019. So
Yeah.
since 2019, he been making music for real. Probably a little bit before that too, but.
And you was in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of a dude named Sid Hughes?
Yeah, it sounds very familiar.
They call him Kid Robot sometimes.
Yeah.
That's my dog.
For real. I heard of him before. I can't put a face to a
Bro,
name right now, but
when I tell you, like one of the most slept on artist
Kid Robot.
in the world.
That's hard.
This nigga makes beats, he engineers, he raps, he sings, like you name it, bro. This nigga does it.
Multifaceted.
Nah, for
Yeah,
real.
and he is highly slept on, but he's been on a lot of projects from a lot of people's favorite artists.
Appreciate you.
And you said you was in Washington.
I was in Washington. Yeah.
So shout out Treasure. She's an artist that we had on the platform.
Oh yeah.
I had the same question for her. It rains all the time.
Like a good half of the year, like 6 months.
That's not depressing.
No, it is. Part of the reason I left, for sure. It's real. Very real. Grew up in Southeast Georgia, so you gotta think. I went from it being sunny all the time, even if it's cold, the sun shining, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't feel good, but you can see it, to just not seeing it for like 5 to 6 months, 4 to 6 months out of the year. It's crazy what they do to your brain, for real. That's all the parties them down here. Better way.
See, and she described it like it was the complete opposite. She's like, oh no, it don't really bring you down like that. I'm like, man, gloomy ass weather.
Man.
Like I can't do that every day.
It probably just depends on the person.
It's
Cause
an ashtray right there on your table.
okay.
For sure they do.
Cause I know, like I like rainy weather, but especially if I don't have to work, if I don't have to get up and go to a job, I do not mind like rainy weather because I like staying at home anyways. Like I just like being in the house. So it's like the rain make it funner being in the house. I feel like you have a real reason to be in the house.
Real reason. Like I can't function that well, and then I was working outside too, so like it was extra bad. Was not messing with you.
Alright, so what's your inspiration for your music? Like what type of artists do you derive energy from to be like, man, that shit make me want to go put something right now?
I like how you said that. So I mean, my purpose behind it really just telling my story. At this point, you know, I'm a real interesting dude. I like to think, so did a lot of stuff in my life. I like to think, and I'm kind of good at it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling my story and leaving my mark. And then in terms of like artists I derive my energy from, I really like how you said that. That's hard. Like Thug for sure. Like I got a big Thug influence.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with that case.
A little bit, man. It's a little bit. It's just.
Hey, they finna find that nigga guilty.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of the stuff that the prosecutor been doing been shaky,
Right.
the judge been mad and shit like that.
Judge messing, not the judge, the DA messing with one of the YSL members.
Yeah.
Like crazy stuff like that. Where is this coming from?
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
so that's the only thing that I can see that might help him.
Yeah.
They might do a mistrial, but they're not gonna come in there and say not guilty.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go through
He
that trial.
he go sit it there.
For sure.
But I mean, realistically, like with all that stuff going on, we know, like we as the people know, you know what I'm saying. It just has to go through. It has to go through a due process in court.
Yeah.
But we know it. We know. Like I'm from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying. Like we know. Like
I got some more for you. You ready for this one? I like hearing y'all opinions on this type of stuff. Y'all saw what happened to Charleston White?
we got jumped.
No,
Nah, he went to jail.
Oh.
went to jail.
What did he go to jail for?
Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and cruelty to animals, cruelty to livestock.
Where did that come from?
What?
Yeah,
I don't know how you did it. I just seen it happen.
And this, like he did this recently.
They picked him up 2 days ago?
You just got arrested.
Yeah.
Damn.
2 days ago. So he got arrested the same day that all the stuff started coming out about Brazy being arrested or something again.
Brady got arrested again?
Hey man, y'all.
Wait.
Okay.
It be so much, man.
Right.
Like,
Because I didn't even get through the Charleston White question, because now I got another question for y'all.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel right now about the music scene in the city, knowing all the stuff that's going on, how you got like the TTE Notti, then had to run in with Brazy, they went all the way down there for the interview, you know what I mean, we've all heard the story. Like, there's a lot of people that are 50-50 on how they feel about it makes the city look on the music scene. some people it's like, okay, he stand up, you know what I mean, standing on business for the city. We not gonna be looking like suckers no matter where we go out of town. And then you got other people that's like, okay, it's a clout move. You went all the way down there and didn't get, you know what I mean, anything for it. So now you're gonna ride the story out, this, that, and the third. So as artists being here in the city, like what's your take on how does that make you feel?
I feel like folks act off the emotion. I feel like a clout move, yeah, to an extent, but I don't think his intention is for the clout move. I feel like naturally we in the age of media. You know what I'm saying? If bro get on a live, if bro post a story, you feel me? That's how we communicate nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That's how we've always communicated through advertisement, even way back in the day, doing bulletin boards and shit. We just making sure that we on the bulletin board now. So you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to put that type of shit out there, not move in silence, or if you want to just get hot in the city and build up a reputation around this hot shit, like then do it. But for me, like people business really. They gonna do what they gonna do. You feel me?
Right.
Like that's just where I'm at with it. I can't say what it is. I can't say why he did it. I know nowadays a lot of us young black men operate off of emotion primarily, and that's just what we gonna do. Like,
see, and a lot of people have said that to me, that they feel like it's not a clout move. They feel like he really was genuinely like hurt, like upset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was more emotional.
It just so happened to be publicized because of who it is. That really would be hard times. That happened.
And I don't think a lot of people give Notti enough credit for the image that he has built up. You know what I mean? Because it's bigger than the city. It's outside of the city. You have people that are talking about you in other places before this happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now that's why it's spread even more, because you already had a little bit of a reach outside of the city. You know what I mean? So that's why I say I don't feel like it was a clout move. I do think it was, like I say, he genuinely was like, man, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
You drove all that way, you know what I mean, to turn around and come right back. You know what I mean?
Saying we really just been hanging around, like, you know, staying close to our label and everything, like. And I'll say honestly, right now, like we so much in, like that's why we really ain't got too much.
How did y'all lock in?
Oh yeah, cause real niggas fuck with real niggas, bro. Like for real. Yeah, that's really what it is.
Because this is a good opportunity too for people to realize, like when he's making these posts, shout out gang. When he's making these posts and he's telling people like, hey, for this, I'll put you this, and I'll put you in front of these people. Yeah. I'll put your music in front of these people. Now what happens from that, that's on you.
Yeah.
Because you're the one making the music, you're the one that has to have the profile, all of that. He's opening the door, giving you the connection.
Yeah. You gotta give something to sell. So that's really essentially that's why we rocking with what we rocking with, because we learning how to build.
Did y'all respond to one of these posts, and that's how y'all start building that rapport, or did y'all bump into him? Like, how did y'all actually?
I seen, like, I already knew who he was. Like I said, from his previous work with Shelly. So I was like, all right, cool. That's somebody that I need to follow if I'm taking this for real. And so like one day I seen a little post. I was like, go ahead, bro. Let me just get whatever, but I think it's like a playlist or something, boom. And from there, you know, he got the chance to listen to my music, and he was familiar with who I was because of that relationship, boom. So after that, he's like, all right, cool, I see you got potential, you feel me, we could work tight, and we just been working ever since, for real.
What about you?
Shoot, I really just seen he was working with him, and I knew Shelly was his cousin, just because that's what Gang was telling me anyways. And I don't think, matter of fact, you talk, because you would post her all the time too, so I was like, you know, really just realizing like, it was just enough to make, I've been looking for like a group of people to operate on the same page, and the way he was operating, I could see like, you know, some of the things he was posting, you know, talking about how certain people move. Like I know me enough to know like, I can work with you. You feel me? I can work with you because I see how serious you are about standing on principles. You know, like I said, I never really actually met him in person. I, you know, hit bro up and we going back and forth. He started like actually putting my playlisting my stuff, and I sent him some bread, you know, to help me out and everything. And after that, it was just like whatever. Like it's.
And
Like we really rock out. He's really cool. Like
when I came to the city the first time, and tapped in with him in person, you feel what I'm saying, and really got to see the energy, you feel me, face to face. Like it was on after that. You know what I'm saying? Like we understood
what was happening,
and it's been that ever since, for real.
And now I trust his judgment as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely had to, you know, had to speak to the game by myself, you know what I'm saying, to really meet him, but because I seen that you was working with him and shit, and I was already like, we need to be doing music anyway.
Nah,
like,
for real.
Like we need to be doing this shit.
In real life.
It was like, yeah, I'm about to go out there. I told him too. I told that man, I said, bro, I'm finna just come out there. I was like, fuck it, I'm finna just come out there. Like I can make some money and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Give me an apartment or whatever, I'll come out there. That man thought I was bullshitting. Like he thought I was bullshitting. Next thing I know, I'm hitting this man up. I'm at the airport.
That's what it takes though.
He see on my story, I'm posting like I'm at the airport.
It's real life.
He like, look, I sitting in the aisle. He like where you going? What you think?
But that make him go that much harder for you because you know what I mean. He saw how much you wanted it.
Yeah.
A lot of times people get a manager or they sign with a management team and think, okay, this person's gonna do it all for me. All I gotta do is just sit back and chill.
Yeah.
Like, no, you still have to go that much harder.
For real.
Everything that he advertised and lets folks know, like, this is what we can do if we work. The reason why, you know what I'm saying, most people ain't gonna go as far as to move for their dreams. They're not gonna get up for their dreams or their goals, their aspirations. So in reality, it's like if somebody's willing to move, you know what I'm saying, for a goal, like I'm coming, this is a business trip type shit. That's how it's, you know what I'm saying, that's really how I'm looking at it. Like this is me locking into a city. I want to meet everybody I can, you feel me? I want to vibe out and really put this music shit out there so we can do something, because it's an opportunity, you know what I'm saying?
If you had to tell somebody to go listen to one song of yours right now, to decide if they fucking with it or not, what song would it be?
Shit, I know that you want me and you know you drive me crazy. Come pick up this phone, let's smoke and fuck till we get lazy. Yeah, that Rockabye Baby, Rico 3D, yeah, the last one.
Okay.
That shit hard. I'm not gonna lie, that shit hard.
Okay.
Got to, that's the last one, you feel me?
Hey, that shit live. That shit live. What you got, Chose? What if you had to tell them to go listen to one? What's it called? Where it's at?
Definitely Wagyu on YouTube.
Video and all?
It's video and all, like real smooth shit. I feel like that's really like the deepest part of me being spoken of a song, like how I truly
I'm gonna put it somewhere right across here. The title and the link for them to go and get it.
Alright,
You make sure I got yours too, and I'll drop it right across there too.
Got to.
Okay. You know I'm not letting y'all get out of here without one of these trick questions for y'all. You ready for it?
Let's get it.
Knowing everything that we know right now in the music industry, you walk into a room and Diddy's standing there with a contract.
I need my dignity.
No, sir.
I need my dignity. I need my dignity at the end of the day.
I'm cool on that shit.
I need my dignity at the end of the day.
Oh shit!
I'm good.
Let me see that lighter. Okay, so yeah, I think he did it.
I think anything they say Diddy did, he did.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry, and that's just because he don't really You know, he just like you could tell, bro. Like you could tell, bro. Be on some funky shit, like his interviews and shit, bro. Like you could.
The one time that I really was like, okay, something's really off right now is when he kept talking about, I want to take you shopping, Fab. I want to party with you. No, Fab. I really want to party.
Nah,
I said, whoa.
They've had like little stories from other celebrities and shit. I forgot what the woman's name is, but she said she seen the man in his room. No, he walked into his room and there was a shirtless man in his room and he kicked the shirtless man out. I can't remember. They two famous people as well and brought the girl in and the dude was acting funny all night.
That's wild.
Like this is like I just read like some shit.
What?
If you just look online, you can see like all these different little interview pieces and shit. This is what people have said. Like,
All right, so
this shit is posted. Like,
so that's gonna be my advice to y'all, man. I know what y'all are working for, but always remember, if somebody come and offer you something, that means you got something.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have them because you did enough to get noticed by them.
Right. You're right as hell too.
Right.
For sure.
That's exactly how I look at
That's
it. If you end up in a room with Diddy, you can end up in a room with a lot of other better people.
You got it.
You feel me? And I'm not saying he a bad nigga, but I guess he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga wild. Like the little stories I read, bro. I watched like all these conspiracy videos because that's been like, it's crazy you ask that because that's been like what I always be thinking about. I'll be like, because we have a homeboy from back home who ended up in a room with Jadakiss, I think they said, bro. And huh? This my general. But not him. Not him. It's one of his friends.
Okay.
Ended up in the room with Jadakiss. And I guess he was going to sign up for like some low ass amount. And he said he felt like he was worth more. They flew him out to LA. He sat in the room with Jadakiss and his colleagues so he could have more investors.
Right.
And these investors, the way they approached him, he said he don't know what it was, but he said it just wasn't right. Like it just didn't feel good. Like the fact that they were so willing.
No.
The fact that they were so, you know what I'm saying? Like he said it was like some like he said it was like almost like literally when he said the concept of selling your soul, he
felt like
in that moment he was like, this is that moment where I can sell my soul. Like this is that opportunity that the universe has put in front of me where I can either say yes or no to selling my soul. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So like that shit like real spiritual shit. like being in the room with them folks, all that energy behind that shit. Like them folks do voodoo and all kind of sacrifices and shit in the game. Bro, this shit is deep. Like them niggas be on that. Wow. Bro, they be on that, bro. I know some folks. Like, I done met plenty of people in Atlanta in the music scene.
I was just about to say, do y'all miss Georgia?
Yeah, shit. Yeah. I mean,
I definitely.
But it's like it's not for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's other stuff going on, and there's a reason I need to be where I'm at and not at home. I'm not trying to sit at home. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's bigger blocks to be put in place for sure.
Got you. Okay, man. Well, y'all got any questions for me?
Damn, I ain't expect that.
Yeah, it's like a work interview. See how they do that?
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, I always remember if you interview somewhere and they say, you got any questions for you? Yeah. You make sure you ask a question, even if it's the dumbest question in the world. But you know why?
Why?
You get points for that.
Really? Even if it's a dumb ass question?
You said you made music back in the day?
I still make music.
You still make music?
Oh, shit.
You do make music. I'm tripping. Like hell. So look. If you had one song that you would have to show people, what would it be? At this very moment in time, of everything you've ever created.
Out of everything I ever created?
Yeah. To really have somebody understand who you are.
Damn, bro. Like, to really understand me?
Yeah.
We're gonna showcase yourself. Whichever one.
Damn, that's a good question.
It's hard.
It's a song called "It's So Hard to Keep a Secret."
Oh, okay. That's deep. Hold on.
It's on Spotify. I haven't even shot the video for it because that's how deep my mindset is on this. How I want the visual to look.
That sound like it's one of them ones.
Like let's just say it's so hard to keep a secret. Yeah, I'm getting money. Hard to keep a secret. You wanna put it on me. Hard to keep a secret.
That's how much
I think the boys on me. It's hard to keep a secret. Like it's something you can turn. A lot of my shit, bro. You can turn that shit on and just let it play.
Yeah, that's hard to get.
Like I don't rush it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, like I can go in there, I can punch in on the verse.
Yeah.
But if you can tell the difference if I came in and I punched in and rushed it, or if I was sitting at the crib and I just finished smoking.
Yeah.
And I turned that shit on and came up with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I got a studio in the crib.
Oh yeah.
So I'll test run shit all the time. Like you say, I'm not the best engineer.
Yeah. Also, you get extra. You can practice with it.
How I want it to run through, boom, and then I go to wherever I want to go get it done.
That's hard.
It's very hard.
I've been giving y'all all type of jewels tonight, man.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what it's about. You know what I mean? If a nigga don't share what he knows and throw a nigga oops to try to get them to the next level,
Fact.
you know what I mean? Then
Y'all gonna eat off it all the time.
that's it. And that's why I told y'all, the whole point is to give y'all flowers ahead of time. I see the work, I see the dedication, I see the quality of the work. Like, that's the biggest thing. Y'all ain't just throwing out some bullshit.
Yeah, thanks. For real.
I be in the studio making some bullshit sometimes.
But you keep it for yourself.
Yeah, I keep it for myself.
That's the difference.
Keep my shit in my yard.
Yeah.
Alright, man, we're gonna wait on Danny to get back. I feel bad I had to send him for this extra SD card, but
Not every time.
yeah, I'll let him get his moment for sure. What's been y'all
That's not right there.
Yeah.
It's ice cream.